What's up, everybody? Welcome to Bios3 Raw TV. Now, let me start off by saying, this is not about politics. I don't give a fuck about politics. I don't want to talk politics. I don't want to talk about Trump. I don't want to talk about Hillary Clinton. I don't want to talk about any of these fucks. I don't want to talk Obama. None of this bullshit. What I want to do is talk about the truth, okay? And, excuse me, get right fucking down to it. This Donald Trump tape where he comes out talking about grabbing girls' pussies and stuff, blah, 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 all this stuff. I saw the footage on TV, heard the thing, and I've seen both sides of this like play out on Facebook and shit. I just sit back and I laugh. But I'm watching like this Obama's wife now on one of these, she's addressing it. And she talks about like, this is just not locker room banter. This is someone with sexually predatory behavior. And I'm like, oh my fucking God, time out. Here's the fucking truth. I've been around locker rooms for, let's see, I was in high school, locker rooms, football, fucking wrestling, locker rooms in the fucking gym, pretty much like fucking, since I was fucking mid-teens, right? I have heard so much worse shit said in a fucking locker room. Yes, it's locker room banter. Donald Trump did not fucking say anything worse on that fucking thing that goes on in a goddamn locker room every fucking day with lawyers, doctors. You'd be fucking shocked at the things that some fucking doctors say to one another and their fucking staff. You'd be shocked as fuck to what lawyers would say to some of their fucking staff. I mean, half the fucking people would be fucking brought up on sexual harassment charges and fucking fired from their jobs if you heard some of the shit that goes on. Why? Because I've heard it. I've stood right fucking there and I've heard it. So, I mean, Donald Trump, what he said is actually fucking tame compared to some of the shit that I've heard. And, you know, you got Mrs. Obama standing up there being like she's got a fucking halo talking about sexual predatory. I mean, time out. I used to work at a strip club. That strip club is full of women, not men. I was around fucking like 100 women a fucking night. Some of the shit that I heard and I actually fucking saw was a million times fucking worse than what Donald Trump said. A fucking million. Now, I'm not saying any of them are running for president or should be running the fucking country. What I am saying is, you know, they're pointing out that men shouldn't disrespect women like this. Wait the fuck a minute, okay? There are women that disrespect fucking men, night and day fucking difference, okay, than what you're fucking talking about every fucking day. You don't think that fucking women talk like that? You may not be standing on that podium, Miss Obama, talking like that, but I guarantee that you've heard some shit like that around you need to fucking bat an eyelash. When Hillary Clinton found out that fucking Bill Clinton was getting his dick sucked, I would have loved to have been a fucking fly on the wall in that fucking conversation. Because I guarantee you this whole fucking pussy talk about Donald Trump wouldn't even be fucking, it wouldn't even be close to the shit that fucking happened there. I literally used to work at a strip club, okay, about 4.5 years. And most of the time, well, all of the time, it was men coming in to give the girls tips and stuff on stage, dollar bills, private dances, all that stuff, right? And then all of a sudden, I don't know where the fuck this came from, the owner of the club was like, hey, let's do a fucking ladies' night because there's like fucking 8 strip clubs in fucking Rhode Island, all within like 2 miles of each other. What we'll do is we'll open it up to all the fucking, you know, the girls that work at the strip clubs, and we'll have male strippers come and do like a male review, and nobody else is doing this, so it'd be good for business. Cool. Now, they plan this thing. The women start coming in. Now, they haven't even started drinking yet, okay? They just get to the strip club. The male dancers haven't even gone on stage yet. In the fucking talk that was going on, in the fucking rowdiness, I don't even want to fucking, it makes me blush, okay? And I don't fucking blush. So my job at the point was ushering the women in, taking them to their seats, going back out, getting the next one or a group of people, women, putting them at their seats, whatever. So basically I had a bow tie on and a fucking tuxedo vest and a pair of slacks and dress shoes, right? And the owner says, you know what we're going to do is we're going to fucking hand out these roses. So let's, you know, as soon as the fucking thing starts, the first guy's dancing, go out in the crowd and just take I mean, we had these big fucking bundles of roses and just hand the roses to the women in the crowd. It's a cool little thing. It'll make everybody happy. Cool. So me and another, you know, bouncer. Now we're bouncers for the women's strip club. Now we're ushers for this. Get these bundle of roses and we go down the fucking stairs and the girls are fucking, it's like the first dancer. They haven't even been drinking. They're not fucked up. They literally knocked the roses out of our hands and began to rip our fucking clothes off. I mean, the bow tie was ripped off, the vest was ripped off, my pants were ripped open. Literally, like, we fucking clawed and scraped our way out of the fucking little area, up the fucking stairs, back towards the door to get the fuck out of there. That's how fucking bad it was. And that was a bunch of women, not men. We never had one problem with a guy ever trying to fucking grab a girl, rip her fucking clothes off, or anything like that. ever in that fucking strip club. And these were girls that knew that there were fucking cameras in there in case any shit went down, and they didn't give a fuck if there was cameras in there. They were gonna do whatever the fuck they wanted, and they didn't give a shit. So I see shit like this, and they talk about fucking, oh, guys, predatory. Listen, a woman can be just as much a fucking predator as a man. I don't give a shit what anybody says. I've fucking seen it with my own 2 eyes, and I've been around those fucking clubs long enough and heard the shit and fucking talked to women. I don't want to fucking hear this bullshit. Okay? If you're the fucking type of person that believes, hey, fucking Donald Trump is such a bad guy because he said the word pussy, then fuck you. Don't live where the people fucking are free. Go live in some fucking goddamn fucking communist nation where you can't say what you fucking feel. But I don't think it's right that fucking people can literally judge somebody on a conversation like that whatsoever. Honestly, I mean, am I offended by it? Me? No, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about a lot of things, though. Do I think that he should be running the country? No. Do I think Hillary should be running the country? No. Who do I think should be running the country? Fucking Mickey Mouse or Donald Duck can fucking do it just as good as these people could. Okay, so I don't give a fuck about politics. The bottom line is, dredging up something like that that's like a private conversation, all you motherfuckers, and I mean all you motherfuckers that are talking shit, have said shit in a private conversation that you don't want anybody fucking know because they will judge you. Instead, you sit back on your fucking high horse, you fucks, and you judge other people because somebody snuck a microphone in and fucking recorded them without their fucking knowledge. They got tricked. You think that's fucking okay? If anything, I think the person that fucking recorded that conversation should be punched in the fucking face with a brick and thrown down a flight of stairs. That's what I think. Other than that, I don't give a fuck. I mean, I'm not voting, so stop asking me who I'm voting for. I get that shit all the time. I'm not voting. I don't give a fuck. But then again, I also don't complain in the state of the country because I didn't vote. I didn't exercise my right to vote, therefore I have no right to complain and argue. I didn't vote for fucking Obama or that other fucking Yahoo either. And I still, again, you don't hear me complaining about this shit. I don't get involved in politics. I'm not educated enough to know what the fuck is going on. And with all the fucking banter and bullshit and propaganda that goes on with all this shit, nobody knows what the fuck is going on anyways. No matter how up to date you think you are with this shit, you are not as informed as to what the really is going on just as much as fucking nobody else is. Even the fucking candidates, Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, probably have no fucking clue what the fuck is going on with the other person to begin with. They literally probably have no fucking clue between the fucking bullshit that gets fucking pulled up, the way things are spun, the way things are changed. Nobody knows what the fuck is going on. You're better off just going into the fucking things to vote, putting a blindfold on, have fucking Hillary here and Donald Trump here. They spin you in a circle and you fucking pin the tail on the candidate. That's just my personal opinion. BioStraining@gmail.com. Leave comments down below, but don't fight. www.biostraining.com is a blog to say what you want, but don't judge people by stuff because you've done it too, and we're out.